Hello, this is Mike at TCAT's Deep Vinyl Tracks. Today I'm doing another contest entry. This time it's for John at Rock and Metal Plus. Um, this is a channel that has reached 250 subscribers, and he wants to celebrate. Um, and by doing this, he's running a contest, and the contest is Show Me Your Box Sets. Well, I've been wanting to do a box set video for quite a while. I have quite a few to go through, and so I thought this is the perfect opportunity to do that and to also do support a channel, a new channel. Well, yeah, he's been around since 2020, so it's not necessarily new, I suppose, but it's a new channel for me. I'm a new subscriber there, and I've been watching some of his videos. He's got some great stuff there, concentrating both on rock and metal. So I want to go through and show you my box sets. He asked us to show the box sets, and that's what I'm going to do. I've got a lot that I need to go through, so I'm going to go through the CDs rather quickly. This first one, The Queen, The Crown Jewels. I picked this up at a second-hand store. These are the albums that were in the box set, and unfortunately, I don't have the box. The box wasn't there, but this booklet and all the CDs were there for the box set. So, and the cool thing about this one is I didn't know this until I got looking at this, but the poster is actually in there, a miniaturized poster, and it's been cut down quite a bit. But the ever famous poster that's available in the Jazz album. And so there's that. The booklet has all the lyrics to all the albums, and it's separated by album. So there's that, The Crown Jewels. I showed this in one of my progressive bands that you probably haven't heard of videos. This band is called Irian, and I've got two of their special editions of their albums. They come in boxes, open up like that, and the album itself, both albums are double albums. Oops, well, anyway, it flips over, you can see the other album. Comes with a little brochure that tells you about other albums on the label, and it also comes with a DVD. The DVD has various things in there about the making of the album, and one of the albums is called 01011001, and the other one is The Human Equation. I think this one is the better one out of the two. It's a progressive metal band. The project is headed over by one individual who gets, there's the DVD, who gets a lot of different artists together from other metal bands to do different parts for the different characters in each one of the albums. So, really great progressive metal band, Irian. Sorry, everything's falling down. The Beastie Boys anthology, The Sounds of Science. And this has all of the well-known Beastie Boys songs on it, plus some not so well-known ones. It's quite a great compilation for those of you wanting to get into the Beastie Boys. This is one set of CDs that you'll want to look for. Of course, it has the hits, but it also has a lot of other songs on there too. So, great compilation. It's Bob Marley and the Wailers. I showed this one not too long ago as I found it in a thrift store. This is the Deja Vu Retro Gold Collection. And it Comes with the slipcase. This is what's inside the slipcase. You get 2 gold CDs, and there's even a booklet in there that has some nice pictures. Also, here's a pair from Bob Dylan, Christmas in the Heart. This is not necessarily a box set, it's more than it's a special edition. It has Christmas in the Heart album, which is all Christmas songs, and it has a packet of Christmas cards with envelopes. I think there's a packet of 5 there. So, packet is unopened. I usually don't send out Christmas cards. And then there's Bob Dylan and the Band, the Basement Tapes Raw. This is a 2 CD version of the Basement Tapes box set that was put out by Bob Dylan. And this has some highlights from that particular box set. Yeah. There we go. And there are 2 CDs full of these sessions, and a nice booklet in that one too. So we got both Bob Dylan and the band. Next we got Led Zeppelin's How the West Was Won. This is a live show. Comes on 3 CDs. Found this for a really good price at a thrift store. Really good shape. There again is the back if you want to look at what's on that particular album. And then we got Talking Heads, Popular Favorites, Stand in the Vaseline. And you probably won't be able to see the track listing. There's quite a few songs on this. Again, you get all the hits, and you get some tracks that aren't quite as popular, but still great. Comes with the booklet, more of an insert than a booklet that folds out like so. 2 sides. The discography, a lot of lyrics. This loaded with, these 2 CDs are loaded with some great songs by the Talking Heads. So if you find this collection, really good collection. Stand in the Vaseline. Another box set, James Brown. This is one of those tin box sets. Godfather of Soul. I am not too impressed with this particular box set. I found it at an estate sale, and the recordings on it are not very good. Most of it is live. It does have a pretty cool booklet with some nice pictures in it. And there's the CD set, 3 CDs. That disc 3 is extended remix versions. That one's not very good either. So probably want to stay away from this one. Not the best representation of James Brown. Portrait by music of Dan Fogelberg. This one comes in the slipcase, and again has a very nice booklet with all the notes about every song. A write-up about the life of Dan Fogelberg. This folds out, and you get 4 CDs on this collection. The first CD is the hits, disc 2 is ballads, disc 3 is rock and roll, and disc 4 is tells and travels. Nice collection if you were looking for something representative of Dan Fogelberg's music. Here's another one, another singer-songwriter box set, Gordon Lightfoot Songbook. and this one comes on 4 discs. Look at the listing of that, all those tracks on that one. Comes with a nice hardback book. Write about Gordon Lightfoot and his life and his songs, and 4 CDs. This again has all the well-known songs, all the hits, plus a whole bunch of songs that probably are more like deep cuts off of albums, some unreleased material. Really good box set of Gordon Lightfoot. You really don't need anything else if you have this box set. It's got it all on there. Box set of Johnny Cash, The Collection. Again, this is one of those cheap box sets. It's pretty good, but not the best thing in the world. You just got 3 different albums. Disc 2 and Disc 3 are rather short. They're only 8 tracks, and each one's about 2 minutes long. Disc 1 is probably the best one, but again, you know, it has some hits and some other things on there. They're not bad recordings, it's just a bit short, so it's not one you want to pay a lot of money for. However, this Johnny Cash box set is one that you probably will pay a lot for if you can find it. I was lucky, found it in a thrift store about 5 years ago. On the back there's the flag. This box set comes with a beautiful book. Of course, I've got it upside down. Pictures and information about each disc and each song on here. These are all the American sessions. It's called Cash Unearthed. Here's what was stuck on the back of the box. The track listings. Again, inside this there's information, track listings for each one of the albums. And then you've got the CDs themselves come in these brown CD holders. Unearthed Volume 1 is Who's Gonna Cry. This is all produced by Rick Rubin, by the way, the American recordings. Disc 2 is Trouble in Mind. Disc 3 is Redemption Songs. Disc 4 is My Mother's Hymn Book. And Disc 5 is The Best of Cash on American, which has a lot of his more famous American recordings from all the American records that were put out. But excellent, very excellent box set there. And we also got this one that I found quite recently, kind of a surprise find, George Winston's complete solo piano recordings. It goes from 1972 to 1996. Of course, they released some albums after this, so they are not included in this box set, but quite a nice box set. It has all of his albums that were released in that period of time. Has his autograph on the bottom, which unfortunately was smeared a little bit. Again, I found this one at the thrift store for a really good price. You got the early recordings, Ballads and Blues, the album Summer, Forest, December, Winter into Spring, Autumn, and Linus and Lucy. So, surprise find for me, great box set if you like the George Winston Windham Hill piano solos. Moving on, we're still going here. 21st Century Guide to King Crimson. There's the 4 discs. There's in the studio 1969 to 1971. We've got live 1969 to 1972. Disc 3 is in the studio 1972 to 1974. And again, live 1973 to 1974. So this covers the first part of King Crimson's albums. This is volume 1, as you can see. And has this nice little slipcase. 2 CDs, a booklet in the middle, and the other 2 CDs on the back. So you get a collection of some of the well-known tracks by King Crimson, pulled off of their albums, plus some live material. Some of it is quite rare and hard to find. Also got Frank Sinatra, the Reprise collection, or Reprise collection, however you want to pronounce it. Also with 4 discs. This one is loaded, completely loaded with songs, all throughout Frank Sinatra's career. They're not named anything specific because they're just all, I think they're pretty much done chronologically. This booklet, of course, has some great information, some great photos in there. There's this discography. Pretty good collection here. Again, one of those things that I found in a thrift store for a good price. I think I paid $3 for it. Also, here's Billy Joel. This is his Greatest Hits, Volume 1, 2, and 3. Plus an extra disc that has a quick Q&A session, plus some sessions that were recorded live during that Q&A period. And in the middle you got the booklet. Good collection for Billy Joel. All of his hits are on here, and plus that extra disc. A lot of people have this one, In a Word by Yes. This is a 5-disc collection. Again, another wonderful collection by Yes. You've got inside, you've got the booklet that slips down inside here, and then 5 discs. And again, you get all the famous stuff by Yes, all the stuff that most people are looking for, like Roundabout, Close to the Edge, America, which is a little more rare, harder to find. There's a couple of previously unreleased tracks on here, but most of it is material that Yes has recorded throughout their career. You can usually find this box set for a really good price. Billie Holiday. This is the complete Decca recordings. And there's the track listing. This is sometimes quite a raw recording of Billie Holiday in her early years. And you get this beautiful booklet that it comes with. This one, again, I bought it from a thrift store. The glue is the staple's starting to come out of the box, so I don't want to mess around with it too much. And you can see part of the stuff is peeling off the back. Whoop. Cat Stevens. This is a 4-disc box set. All of his great songs on it, plus a lot of stuff you probably haven't heard of. Here's the inside. Comes with this booklet. And 4 CDs. There's 2 of the 4. The other 2 are behind it. I don't want to pull that out. I actually showed that one not too long ago. We got Chet Atkins, the RCA years. This one is a little harder to open, obviously. You got the 2 CDs on top and a booklet down here. And as far as CDs go, I told you this was long. The Who, 30 years of maximum R&B. It's a 4-disc box set, really great stuff, mostly rare and hard to find tracks, different versions of a lot of their different songs. You got 79 classic recordings, many of them remixed and sounding better than ever before, including 14 previously unreleased tracks, 14 live performances, other Who rarities, commercials, stage and studio dialogue, plus a rare glimpse into the life of the Moons. Those tracks about the Moons are a little strange, but pretty cool anyway. Opens up, there's your booklet. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's really cool. And quite a large booklet here. My cat's probably going to give me a visit. He's wondering what's going on. Here's the CDs. Great collection. Lots of tracks on that one. Okay. That's it for the CDs. Just going to clear things away a little bit. Now we've got the real good stuff. Vinyl box sets. My first video I showed the outside of this box set. I never really dug into it much, but it's got all of Tom Petty's studio recordings. This is volume 1 from 1976 to 1991. So here we got the debut album. I'm just going to pull them out, that'll be easier. This doesn't come with any booklets or anything. Here's the inside. There's the back of it showing the albums I'm going with. Tom Petty. You're Going to Get It. Damn the Torpedoes. These are the inner sleeves you're seeing on the back here. Hard Promises. Long After Dark. Southern Accents. Let Me Up, I've Had Enough. Full Moon Fever. And Into the Great Wide Open. So that's volume 1. Volume 2. This is all of his studio recordings from 1994 to 2014. Again, there's the albums on the back. This one looks like this inside with some foam there. Sorry. Most of these are double albums, so they're a little harder to pull out. But, of course, you got the Great Wildflowers. She's the One. Echo. The Last DJ. Highway Companion. Mojo. And this last one, Hypnotic Eye. Again, That's the collection that if you're a Tom Petty fan, that's the one that you would want because it has all of the studio recordings. Next we got Kate Bush remastered in vinyl number 4. So there are 4 different sets in this collection. This is the 4th one. I was mostly interested in this one because this has all of her rare tracks, all of her 12-inch singles. Everything is included on this particular box set. And it comes with 4 records. First of all, you got the 12-inch mixes. The other side, number 1, these are mostly B-sides that were not on any other album, or on any album. The other side, number 2. And in others' words, these are like covers, all the covers that she's done. Great box set, especially for Kate Bush fans. Got the band, the Capitol albums from 1968 to 1977. This is just simply a box set of their albums. All theirs, well, even their live albums in here. So you've got music from the Big Pink, the band, Stage Fright, Cahoots, their live album Rock of Ages. This is a double album, double live album. Moondog Matinee. Northern Lights, Southern Cross. And Islands. So we got everything there except for the Last Waltz. Last Waltz is basically a separate entity in and of itself. Another great album collection. I've shown this one in my progressive artists series that I've done. This is the Deer Hunter, and this is an album, actually an album called the Color Spectrum. What this consists of is a bunch of 10-inch albums that represent the entire color spectrum of the rainbow. Most of these songs are exclusive to this box set. You can get some of them on a best of type compilation album. I know this particular set is not easily available anymore unless you want to spend a lot of money for it. I was lucky and bought it as soon as it came out. But what it has is all of these 10-inch records. There are 4 songs on each one, and you have a black one and a white one, and then the rest of them are all the different colors. There's orange, red. Uh-oh, here comes the cat. Sorry about that. It's just not enough room on the desk today, and he wants to come check things out. There's yellow, blue, green, indigo. Can't see that one. And violet. big fan of the Deer Hunter, one of my favorite new progressive bands. And so when I seen this one for sale several years ago, about 10 years ago or so, I jumped on it. My favorite classical artist, Claude Debussy. This is really the only classical box set I have, just because I'm a big fan of Debussy's music. It's great men of music, and it has a lot of his greatest greatest recordings on there from Time Life Records. I'm not going to pull that out. This is one a lot of you have seen a lot. 20 Years of Jethro Tull, the definitive collection. This has 5 records. Record 1 is the Radio Archives. Number 2 is the Rare Tracks. Number 3 is Flawed Gems. 4 is the Other Sides of Tull. And 5 is the Essential Tull. So this one comes with the booklet. And the 5 records look pretty much the same as far as the inner sleeves go. A lot of great stuff on this one, a lot of the rare music, 65 tracks in all, featuring rare recordings, unreleased masters, and Essential Tull. There's the back of it. And here we come to the last one finally. B.B. King, the King's Blues Box. This is a great 3 LP album. Half of the tracks are studio and half of them are live. Got some really good renditions of some of his music here. You get these cool postcards that have different ads, I guess, yeah, advertising the different concerts. This booklet. And the 3 records. They come in red, and white. Let me show you the label here. And what do you think the last color could be? How about blue? Red, white, and blue. Nice box set. All right, so that does it. Head on over to Rock and Metal Plus's channel. I'll leave a link to it down in the description box, and you can check it out. Check out what his rules are. You don't necessarily have to show all your box sets, but I thought I'd just as well kill 2 videos with 1 stone or whatever, and just do it all at once. So there you go. And thank you very much to John from Rock and Metal Plus for running this contest. I love watching people's box set videos, so hopefully some of you will jump in on this contest and show us what you've got. Even if you've shown them before, it doesn't matter. Show them again. So, all right, thank you very much for watching, and we will talk to you all later.